Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Cryptbeards 15, episode, I don't know, look at the fucking title. I don't number them as I'm doing them. I do it after the fact. Come on, give me a break. Jesus, you're so demanding. Coffee. Oh, the hot drink, coffee. Not the ultimate drink to be drunk with a sore throat, but frankly, I like coffee. I like instant coffee enough that I'll put up with a small amount of discomfort just to get that sweet, sweet flavour. Anyway, where are we now? We're making a little fortress called... What the hell is our fortress called? That's a very good point. Can I find it? Helmed Pulled. Okay, yes, we're making Helmed Pulled. But things have not been progressing excellently. We still have to do some significant work, but maybe we've got some doors now. Ooh, look at that. 2 doors. We should have a table. Yes. Cool. We got a chair. Amazing. We've got our office. We've got our office made. That's good. So we can start actually using the manager. Phew! Excuse me. Hang on. There we go. A little tiny burp. Little burpette. A burp. What's another suffix to make something into a small version of itself? Mini burp? Burplet? Burplet. That's a nice little phrase, isn't it? I did a little burplet. Oh, burp. Anyway, enough of this random rambling. Let's get back into the action again. For the first time, probably. And wait for this chair to be placed. It is the chair that makes the office, isn't it? Yes. Size that to be the full room, and then we assign it to... Right, JC Experience, what are you? You're the expedition leader, but we don't want that. What we want is to assign it to somebody who can be a manager or a stock taker or any of those roles. So first, what we'll do is we'll come out of here, we'll go to the noble screen, we'll choose manager, and then we'll go to Nunchaku Chaku, who appears to have some experience in the realm. And here he goes. Nunchaku Chaku is the manager. No doubt also the broker and bookkeeper. So let's have a look. Yes. And yes. Okay, so what do we need? What are your requirements, Nuncha? What are your requirements? An office. Just a meagre office will do. Well, I think your requirements are about to come true, if not your dreams. Here we go. Assign chair to Nunchaku Chaku. Nunchaku. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When I hold you in my arms so tight, don't let me go. Yeah, I feel alright. What the fuck happened? Sorry, my internal needle skipped a groove and I just went into some weird singing thing. Excellent. Just excuse me. And if you happen to work for the corporation that owns the copyright on that song, please just fucking forgive me. Just put an advert on the video. That'll be fine. It's fine. I don't mind that. Anyway, enough sips. Let's have a little look at what's going on here. They're still taking forever to dig everything out. I think I'm producing too sprawly a template. Oh, it's not all farmland. We got some pyrites. Never mind. Let's build a farm plot. Workshop. Plot. No, screw press. Stop it. P for plot. There we go. And then we'll make it... you know what? I nearly always make farm plots vertical, don't I? Let's get fruity today. Let's make them horizontal. Nice. And another one, please, just for the sake of having multiple farm plots. I think it will be helpful. There we go. That's that. Is that going to do for us for now? You know what? It'll have to do, because what I'm going to do is press P, go for a food stockpile. There. And then on the food stockpile, I'm going to set it to only allow seeds. Oh, how clever, scoundrel. Well done. Don't know why I'm congratulating myself so heartily. I mean... I suppose it's because I can't hear all of you like constantly clapping and cheering every time I do anything. Okay, so that's that. The farm is now on the way. We are farm prepared. Good. Let's scroll down. Okay, anything going on here that we need to take note of? The mason's working. That's good. If only his name was Perry. We've got oh God. Thanks for the clip, JC. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It is handy when people do clip stuff for me because it gets me a chance to look back and go, well, somebody like that. So that was worth bearing in mind if I ever do anything like that again. Except I don't intend to do anything like that again. I mean, I probably will. Let's face it, I'm on more of a loop than the old Westworld bots. Oh, God, I love that stuff. Right. We still... Why no dig? Come on, miners, why you no dig? I mean, you are dwarves. Presumably you are here for the purpose of diggy holing, so if you don't do that, you're kind of acting counter to your purpose, right? I mean, in as much as any living creature has a purpose. I mean, that seems like a bit of an anthropomorphized projection to me, but whatever. Whatever. Come on, save game. You can do it. Nice and quick now. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Come on. Man, these saves. I've got to stop this. I mean, sure, every now and again Dwarf Fortress crashes, but I think I'm losing less time to crashes than I am to fucking saves. Oh, there we go. We're back in the action. It is now summer, and I have failed to put the music on. There we go. Let's turn the volume back up. Get a bit of audio going. Okay, so now we've got the summertime music. Summertime and the living's easy. That's not how it goes. We've got our office complex dug out. We've got all of our prepared magma zones. We've got our basic workstations ready to rumble. Let's go back up to the surface. That still hasn't been built. Why? Needs architecture. Well, let's quickly go over to Dwarf Therapist, or rather, I will go over to Dwarf Therapist. I won't take you with me because there's a strong chance I'll forget you and leave you there and things will go bad. So we're going to do that. There we go. We now have everybody with architecture activated, so hopefully someone will do this before the trade caravan turns up. And have we got any more doors to build on there? Build door. Yeah, we have. Lovely marble doors on a soil wall. I'm sure they won't be breached. Let's head down a bit more. Yeah, so this isn't actually digging. That kind of doesn't matter because this isn't digging either. How are you digging? Have I accidentally encased higher priority digging in a lower priority shell? Let's have a look. No, it's all the 4s. Well, in that case, let's try changing priorities and see what happens. First of all, I want to clear this room out, because frankly, all these little hanging dangle bits are ugly. We don't want an ugly fortress. I mean, we'll have to satisfy ourselves and settle for an ugly fortress at some point, but right now, let's at least pretend that we're aiming for a beautiful architectural masterpiece, which I hasten to add again, is unlikely to materialise. Okay, so that room is now priority number 1. Please continue to dig, dwarves, please. Please. Yep, there we go, they're in there. They're making at least an attempt to dig it out. That's good. Excuse my hiccups and burps. This is absolutely unforgivable. Frankly, I'm surprised you aren't marching through the streets toward my house with a pitchfork and torch in hand. Flaming torch, of course. I mean, yeah, okay. An electric torch does have a number of benefits over the flaming torch, but in terms of angry mobs, it's not quite as good. I mean, yeah, with a mag light you could knock somebody out, but I mean, if you've already got a pitchfork, I mean, that's got the range. I mean, every time I've seen medieval weapons tested, it's the ones with the long handles that do best. Well, in massed combat at least. And let's face it, if you're part of a mob, that's massed combat. I mean, yeah, you're only attacking one person in this case, so does that count as mass combat? I think it counts more as a lynch mob. Although I think lynching requires a specifically to hang someone, doesn't it? I don't know. Hang on a minute. Why are we walking back into this territory again? Why am I heading into the dark place once again? Let's make this light, fluffy, a happy time, a wonderful place where adults and children alike can frolic. That's not true. Don't bring any children to this stream. And if you're a child watching the stream, shh. Fucking shut up. Alright? Just shh. Shh. Or stop watching, which would be the correct thing for me to say. Stop watching. This is unsuitable for your tiny ears. Good lord. Come on. Get your homework done. Where were we? Right, we nearly dug this room out. Now, what kind of stockpile was this going to be? What kind of stockpile would go here? Right, I'm going to put a furniture stockpile in because, frankly, they're the ones you fill up quickest. Furniture stockpiles, they're all like that. Just in case you're wondering what that wonderful sound effect was, I was clicking my fingers. Right, so let's get some furniture in there. Let's get these boys digging, and then as soon as they've done this, you know what, D? We're going to go for a look at this. Boff! Oh, no. There we go, boff. That stops that 4 getting dug up. Now, let's head down a floor and start thinking about our food zone. Oh, down 2 floors. I apologise. Right, so proper designations for digging now. Priority number 1 would be the corridor. Thank you very much. Okay, that's sure indicator of a mental collapse. Let's go to priority number 2. Probably don't go that way. There we go. Now the dining room is the 2nd priority for their diggerunos. Diggy diggy diggy. Diggy 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 diggy. There we go. What's the next priority? I think the food stockpile, really. I mean, the food stockpile's value is undeniable. So we'll do that quick. There we go. And then the kitchens. The kitchens can go to a poultry level 4. Here we go. Okay, I've really got to stop doing that. That's got to be one of the most irritating things a streamer can do. Just start making little beepy boopy noises every time they press a key on their keyboard. Of course, if you don't find that annoying, then feel free to mention that in chat and say, no, more beeps, more boops. I cannot get enough of the beeps and the boops. I don't know why I used an Italian accent there. Bad one at that. But there you go. There you go. That's what you do sometimes when you're a fool. Oh, hello. It sounds like the door downstairs has been opened. I think we're about to be subject to a child incursion any moment. Bear with me one moment. Just going to mute the microphone to shout hello. Yep, it's definitely children. It's definitely children. But at least the dining room's getting dug out. That's good, isn't it? Unless the streamer is R2-D2. I don't think R2-D2 can drink coffee. I think it would fry his circuits. Right, let's put some tables in there while we think about it. BT. How many tables we got? Let's pop one there. 6. I'll do for now. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll put a 6th table here.
Hello.
Hello, Woz. How you doing? I'm streaming, by the way, so anything you say, people on the internet can hear you, so watch your language. As in, don't swear.
Okay. So, like, what are the number 7s all down the side?
Well, that's how deep the lava is. This red stuff here, that's lava, or as it's more properly known underground, magma. And the 7 represents how deep it is on this level, because this game is split up into separate levels. Every time you go up or down a floor, you're like looking at a floor of a building. And if it says 7 on any of the liquids, like water or lava or things like that, that's a full layer depth. So that whole layer there is full of lava. But if I go up here, oh, there you go. The whole thing is very stable, so it's at 7 depth all the way to the surface. But the second I tap that and take any of the lava off the surface, it's all going to start sloshing around with 6s and 7s. Sorry, my keyboard's been commandeered.
How do you use it? How do you go up and down?
You have to hold shift and then you use these keys. One's up and one's down. Hold shift. There you go. I mean, honestly was, you might be a little young for Dwarf Fortress, but I'm not going to stop you from playing if you want to give it a go. Because I think playing Dwarf Fortress at your age may well be an indicator of genius. There we go, look at that. And now you're going deep underground. Deep, deep. Deeper than the volcano.
What?
Exactly. I'm pretty sure that's just a glitch. I'm sure the volcano actually goes all the way down. The volcano goes all the way to the bottom. Tee-hee. I said bottom. Alright, enough of that nonsense. No more of that, please.
That was from Annoying Orange, anyway.
Yes, I'm sure he needs all the help he can get getting views on YouTube. What was that? What she got the strawberry smelling was? Anyway, enough of this chaos. Can I have my keyboard back, please?
Looks like it's raining.
It does. Can I play
It's
this?
raining.
Am I allowed to take over again now? Can I take
Why?
over?
Oh.
Back into space. There we go. Right, back where I was. Okay, so what are we doing? We're gonna carry on for another 15 minutes or so, just to get a 30-minute video record, and then I'm probably gonna call time on the stream because, well, I've got to go and play with my kids.
No, I want to play with you up here.
Oh, you want to play with me on my computer, do you? What do you want to play?
Some Scrap Mechanic.
You want to play Scrap Mechanic? I'm not sure how hot the streaming audience is for Scrap Mechanic, but we shall see. What I'll do is I'll play a bit more Dwarf Fortress for these guys, and then we'll stop the stream and we'll play something together, yeah?
Okay.
Cool. Okay, right.
Yeah, and record it.
Okay, we can record it. Why not? Where was I? I was filling my fortress up. Is it a bit warm in here, or is it me?
What? Wait,
You're wearing a jumper. You must be hot. Anyway.
Why isn't it showing the full video on here?
Because it's a little bit delayed, and you want to put it up like that. It will get rid of the chat and show you the thing. Anyway, where are we? Ah, you got warmed cockles. That's lovely. The cockles in your heart are supposed to be like it's cockles. Cockles. It's like a part of your heart. It's like one of the things, like the little fibres that attach them to the valves. I think it might be the actual valves in your heart, but I'm not sure. I am not entirely sure. Right.
Can I have a go at this?
In a minute. Not on this fortress. This is a sacred Cryptbeards fortress. This is for stream only. But I'll let you generate a map and have a little go if you want. Be warned, this game is stupidly hard.
Okay.
It's really, really hard. If you thought hard difficulty Guitar Hero was hard, then be prepared to find a new meaning of the word hard. Right, so where are we? We've got our furniture stockpile coming in here. Ah, crap. Migrants have arrived. Hey,
What migrants?
Basically they're dwarves who've come from the homeland to see our new fortress and come live here. Which is all fine and dandy, provided we have enough food, which we don't, enough drink, which we might, and enough space, which we don't. So we're going to have to do some digging and some food growing. Sorry if I'm making anybody sick by swooping backwards and forwards there. I got distracted. Excuse me. Bergendorf says, it's only hard if you don't know what you're doing. I suppose that's true, but I know roughly what I'm doing, but I still find it difficult. And, welcome to the stream, new viewer, as far as I'm aware. You may have watched before, but not chatted. Old Absimiliard. Oh, Old Absimiliard? Old Absimiliard. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I may be wrong. Feel free to correct me. Why is it outside the main entrance? Because it was dug in desperation. That was the thing.
Okay.
I was blithely digging out my industrial zone down here and going, la 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 la, let's make things out of stone and wood and create all sorts of wonders in the economic realm. And then a notification came up saying, you know all your dwarves are starving, right? So I went up to here and thought, shit, better dig a farm and get some food growing. Actually, that wasn't my first attempt, was it?
Okay, and let's try to get some more, like a million viewers.
A million viewers? Wow. I am not
and
sure.
And a million subscribers.
Shh, Wow. I'm not sure there's anybody on Twitch yet who has 1 million viewers and subscribers. There might be on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure Twitch... I mean, maybe a couple of events have had 1 million concurrent. I don't know, but we'll have to see. Oh, a new viewer. Welcome to the stream then. Thanks for joining us. Abs will do if it helps, but you did get it right. I love it when I get it right. Voliol says, it's gotten harder now in 4.4.10 with the stress changes. You see, I have yet to have a fortress survive well enough for the stress changes to even manifest problems. I've ended up with, like, what have my fortresses died to lately? In fact, nearly every single fortress I have had has died to the first attack. Whether it be a titan, a weir creature, fire imps, those bloody fire imps, everything has destroyed my fortress, and I have yet to successfully get past that initial hump. What we need is a decent military, which I have already begun to neglect intensely.
Hey, did you just say I'm the young
not so loud.
scoundrel? What the?
Yes, that's you. That's you. You're Scoundrel Junior, or even the Scoundrel W. Anyway, let's quickly head over to Dwarf Therapist, where I think we will end the stream, because we've been recording for 21 minutes, and let's all just take a moment to chuckle about how little I did. Let's go to Dwarf Therapist and see who these new migrants are. There are 11 of them. Oh no, hang on a minute, that's who hasn't got a nickname. Let's sort by migration wave, which is there, okay. And then here's our first 7, and here's our new 8. Oh, one more than originally embarked. Let's see who we've got. I have paused the game, haven't I? Let me just quickly check that before we sit here blathering on. Yes, I have paused the game. Good. Okay, so we have a glazer, a brewer, a ranger, a bookbinder, fishery worker, finally, woodworker, fishery worker, and a bookbinder. Okay, an interesting little group of people with some interesting skills, but nothing very high. No.
Yeah, and like send in the chat if you want Minecraft or Scrap Mechanic. Vote!
Okay, well, maybe we'll play some Minecraft. I mean, to be honest, Warren, I'd rather play Minecraft.
Okay, one vote for Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we got the 2 accounts sorted now, so we can do multiplayer, can't we? I can't set up a server or anything, but we might be able to do some local multiplayer. We'll see.
Scrap Mechanic.
Anyway, settle down. I'm nearly finished. Don't worry. Anyway, let's have a look. No major, large, high skills here, so that's good. Check military, says Bergendorf. Very good advice. Let's do that. We've got 1 kill. We've got 1 kill. Yay! Datan killed an elf. Congratulations, sir. You have been selected for military service. You will now dedicate the rest of your life to protecting the fort. Yes,
and Dad, and everyone out there, vote for either Minecraft and Scrap Mechanic or Gary's mod.
Minecraft and Scrap Mechanic? You want to play them simultaneously?
No. Minecraft, Scrap Mechanic, or Minecraft or Scrap Mechanic or Gary's mod.
Well, they're not going to actually watch that.
Remember, vote for it.
Vote, that's right. Remember, democracy is important. Do not let your voice go unheard. Right, any other skills? Nothing else interesting? Now, before we conclude this horrific shambles of an episode, would anybody like to claim a dwarf? We have, if we sort by nickname status, where are we? Has nickname, there we go. We have 4 dwarves here with nicknames from the original 7, but now we have 11 new, fresh, untagged dwarves which you may bestow your names upon. Is anybody interested? Before we go, let me just quickly catch up on chat. Have you tried penning out guard animals to help get some extra warning for weirs? I've put them at gateways and doorways, but I have not thought before of doing them out in the area, which actually makes a lot of sense now that you mention it. Maybe I'll give that a go next time, because right now we have a bit of a busted start. I'm sure someone in chat will explain why the start was bad, but like A, I forgot to bring food, B, other problems, etc, etc. But Yeah.
Remember
Initially, we
to
could.
vote now.
All right, was we'll be going in a minute. Okay, so cage traps, says Ocelot. Good idea. I do need to get some cage traps in place. Nice, a doubling of your labour force. Very true. That is a good number to get. 8 dwarves. That's a nice little migration wave to start with. It's always troublesome when you end up with a migration wave of like 30.
2 votes for Minecraft.
All right, you settle down. You settle down. He's got my phone and he's watching the chat avidly. So please do not say fuck or bugger. Right, what are we looking at? Bergendurf says, "Can I has dat dwarf? I want the murderer." I don't think it counts as murder if you kill an elf. I think that counts as community service, right? But yeah, sure. You may have Datan, who will be sent to the military, providing... Bear with me 1 second, I'm just gonna check he's not got any other wildly important skills. He's a bookbinder. I get the feeling that this might be an incongruous kill, and he's not gonna have the best time in the military. He sounds like a Samuel Tarley, but we'll give him to you anyway, Bergendurf. Here he comes. Berg? Is it Berg Andurf? It is Berg Andurf, not Berg Endurf. There we go. You are now...
My dad's the best
All right,
dad ever.
There's a microphone. You don't need to shout. The people in America will be able to hear you.
What?
Yeah, some of them are in America. You seem quite shocked. Have I not explained the internet before? Right, okay, where were we? So we now have Bergendurf in the fortress. That's 5 namies. Voliol wants a dwarf. I see exclamation mark dwarf in the chat. Let's have a little look. Apparently you can export your fortress into a Minecraft game. I heard rumours to that effect, JC, but I have to give it a go. Maybe if I have a nice fort, I can do that. But it'd be interesting to see what they look like. I believe my last dwarf must have burned up, so assign me a new one. Your last dwarf was in the last fortress. The whole fortress got burned up. So, yes. You want one assigned? I will pick at random then. Here we go. I'm going to close my eyes. Roz, if you do the business, when after a few seconds, could you say stop? And I will stop and choose a dwarf.
Okay. Stop!
Okay, who have we got? Who've we got? Oh, that's already got a name. So let's minimise that and try again. You ready, Woz?
Okay. Stop!
Okay, here we go. Uzoi Nozimam. Oh, God. Dwarven names are really bad. I don't like dwarven names. But now, got a much easier name of Voliol. There we go.
Oh, just tell me what version of Minecraft you want, because I saw in the chat.
Woz, we'll sort Minecraft out in a bit. Don't worry. Okay, where was I? Let's look back in the chat and see if anyone else wants one.
By the way, there's 3 votes for Minecraft now.
Oh, okay, well, looks like we're playing Minecraft after the stream then. Please do not... yeah. Where are we? Oh, I'm glad we're of a mind of fatherhood there. I'm glad we're working on the same level.
Oh, look, he says he should call your games with your son.
Well, one day we will, but I just want you to be a little bit older, Woz. That's all. Just a little bit older. Remember, one day...
Come on!
Oh, shut up. Stop kicking the wall. One day we will, but it's got to be a little bit older. I mean, sure, soon, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. Yep, someone to be there in chat says he's in America. He's...
Okay, so, like,
it's early morning.
Who votes for Scrap Mechanic
Oh, it was.
and Minecraft?
We've concluded the vote. I think Minecraft won. Let's just get this last bit of the stream done, and then, excuse me, we'll be sorted. It's less of exporting your fort and more exporting the general terrain. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You should record your games with your son. Minecraft won by a mile. It did. A country mile, indeed. Maybe even a nautical mile. I'm not sure. I'm unfamiliar with the different variances of the unit mile, but let's just assume that it's a country mile. Right, okay, so I've read the dwarves. We have 6 nicknamed dwarves. I don't think I've missed anybody in chat. I apologise if I have. You've got a few seconds left to pipe up before I go into the whole shutdown spiel. Let's read one more time, make sure nothing exciting's happened here. It's all good. It's all good. So I think we've got a 6-second delay on chat. So if I give it a count to 10, we're going to have time to see if anyone wants to get a dwarf. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, you can. Damon Blackfire. Ah, possible possible person in line for the Iron Throne. I know who your name's from. Okay, Damon Blackfire or Blackfirel. Oh, okay. You're merging houses there. Okay. We're going to have to pick one of those names because I think there's a 12-character limit. Do you have a preference to which dwarf, or shall I just grab one? I'll give you a little while to respond. And I think I'm going to assume you want Blackfirel as your name rather than Damon because that's kind of memey. It's the memeiest part of your name, I reckon. Thanks, Ocelot. I'll catch you around.
Hey, bye.
Not old enough yet. We all know about Pantu the dog. Who's Pantu the dog? Let's leave that on the
head
shelf.
slap time.
Don't. Face palming should be significantly more gentle. You'll hurt yourself. I don't mind who. It's an I on the end, as in the first. Ah, okay. Right, so I will pick at random. I'm going to close my... Warren, say when.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, you are going to be Cog Ligodtol, the Brewer. Okay, so set the nickname. So that's... In fact, I could just copy-paste it off of chat, couldn't I? That makes sense. It's going to be this... I'm going to choose the second name. Oh, apparently it's really bloody difficult to copy-paste names out of chat. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks a friggin' bunch. Okay, I'm going to have to lean in carefully and read it. B-L-A-C-K-F. That's easy enough. B-L-A-C-K-F. And then Y-R-E. And then that's an I, apparently. Y-R-E-I. There we go. We're not going to fit Damon. Oh, let's give it a crack. I'm just going to try sticking Damon on the front and see if it works. D-A-E-M-O-N. Damon Blackfire the first. Okay. No, we've got a 16-character limit. What does it shorten it to? Commit changes? Actually, it's not much shortened, but it does need shortening a bit. So, if we take out the space and just put the E on the end again, Damon Blackfire? Does that do it for... Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Oh, actually, does it work? Commit? Yeah, it works there. Close enough, says Damon Blackfire the First. Well, that's good to hear. Anyway, you have appeared, as if by magic, at the end of a stream. So, without further ado, let me quickly set Dwarf Fortress to save and head over to the home screen so we can have all the goodbyes and happy time wishes that we want. It's been a pleasure streaming for you all. Hopefully one of the mods will put all the social media links in chat if you're interested in following them.
Well, enjoy the credits.
Oh, of course, the credits. I nearly forgot to roll the credits. We'll do that. Let's turn the Dwarf Fortress music down. Let's turn Sound Sense down. I'll put some music on. I'll put King Poo Poo on, the theme to the show, and we will play the credits. Won't that be lovely?
Yeah.
Won't that be delightful? Where are they? Here they are. Credits. And thank you for the follow there, Damon Blackfire the First. Much appreciated.
Okay, after I say this, you roll the credits.
Oh, you're going to say something before I roll the credits?
Yeah.
Well, let me say my goodbye first, and then you can have a little monologue outro. How would you like that? How would you like? Before I do anything, though, one quick crass commercial outburst. Buy my t-shirts! There we go. Right, okay, so I'll say my goodbye bit, and you're going to do the ending, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a genuine pleasure streaming for you, and hopefully our paths will cross again. I'll leave you now with Woz.
Okay. Enjoy the credits. Let's roll the credits.
Rolling credits. Here we go.
Nobody cares a damn where you come from or who you are. These are carriage horses from London. Oh. Ponies are hilarious. jumpers. They see the water, they all jump in. They'd never been through anything bigger than a puddle.